What's up, everybody? DJ Numismatics, and we're back with another box of circulated pennies. I'm not seeing anything that screams wheat cent ender or anything of that nature, but I do see a lot of memorial backs. And when I picked this box up, it was a lot heavier than my last couple, so hopefully we get something good in this box. That being said, let's go ahead and jump into roll number one. First roll, and we're gonna have our first foreign of the box, and that is a 1984 Canadian penny. We're on roll 31, and I thought this box was going to be decent because of the weight, but so far it's been kind of a skunker. But we finally got a 1941 out of Philly, and then a couple rolls back, I didn't record it, but I got a Canadian 1995. 2 Canadians, 1 wheat cent. Alright, let me get back to this roll. We're on roll 44, or 34, sorry. And we're going to have wheat cent number 2, and that's a 46S. Rough shape, but I'll take another wheats in it at any day. So we've got 2 wheats, 2 Canadians. Let's see who wins the battle. Well, for penny boxes, this was a pretty bleak on the finds. I only got 2 wheat cents, the 46S and a 41, 2 Canadians, and a handful of S minted ones. And I normally don't do this, but I figured since the box was heavy, I'd pull them out. That's the stack of copper that I got out of this box. So I think what we'll do, put these aside, and we will wait until I get another box. We'll pair it up with another box. I'll see you then. Well, I got lucky and hunted down one more box of Lincoln cents here. And as you can see, we got a lot of shield cent reverses. The box is fairly light, so hopefully it makes for a good second half to my first video, in which we only found the 2 wheats and a handful of S mints, and then of course the 2 Canadians, which no matter what, I always find those no matter what box I go through. So that being said, let's shield cent. Let's crack into roll number 1. Hopefully we get something cool. We're on roll number 3, and I've never got one of these before. We got a foreign in the roll, and that is a 2006 Commonwealth of the Bahamas 1 cent coin. Interesting. Never seen one before. 3 starfish on the back, and on the front, I do believe that's some kind of crest that they have in the Bahamas there. Well, first find in the box is a foreign, and at least it wasn't a Canadian this time, so I will take it. Well, we're on roll 22, and I have come up with hardly anything. And I have a feeling that this is going to be a foreign's box, because we've got a 2001 Canadian, and right behind that pretty much is another Canadian from 2000. We're on roll 34, and we're going to have foreign number 4 of the box, and that is a 2006 Canadian without the privy mark below the head there. I will check that later on to see if it's magnetic, because I do believe the one missing the privy mark is the one that's a little more valuable. But I do, if I remember correctly, that one does have to have the P on it, so not sure if this one will be valuable or not. So far, the oldest I've come across in this box is an 82, and I don't believe it was copper. Just from the weight of the box, I think it was, this box is mainly all zinc-coated ones, so hopefully we find at least one variety, or possibly at least one wheat cent in the box, but I don't have my hopes up. Well, that box is officially hunted, and it was nothing to write home to Mom about. I did come across two nicer 2008 and 2006 memorials in pretty high grade, I would say. And then I also came across this is a, let me flip it again, I forget what year this is, 1994 D. And if you look, when I flip it over, let me flip it this way, I do believe they call this the ghost scent, where you can see, let me set it down real quick, the image. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, you can pretty much see it. You can see the image of Lincoln coming through on the back there. It's not a clash die. This is where they've stamped so many coins that, being these zincs, they're a lot lighter material than the coppers were, and eventually the image transfers from the front to the back. You can't see the memorial on the front. Usually it's just the portrait of Lincoln on the back, which you can pretty well see. And then of course we got the 4 foreigners, 3 Canadians, and then of course the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Hopefully my next boxes will be better and not continue on like this, so I got my fingers crossed. So right up here I'm going to post a link to my eBay page. Not all boxes can be great, but the ones that are, and the finds that I find, sometimes make it on my eBay. And if you're looking for something that unique or something you might need for your collection, go ahead and check it out. I'll also post a link down below for some of the sites that I search for varieties on. So hopefully everybody's enjoying their weekend. Stay warm, stay safe. Until next time, everybody, happy hunting. See you next time.